In recent years, the rise of satellite technology has revolutionized our ability to monitor and communicate across the globe. However, this advancement comes with a hidden danger: satellite air pollution. As more satellites are launched into orbit, the debris and emissions they produce can contribute to a growing problem in our atmosphere. This issue is not just about the physical debris that can collide with other satellites or spacecraft. It also encompasses the chemical pollutants released during the manufacturing and launching processes. Understanding the legal loopholes in environmental regulations surrounding satellite air pollution is crucial. Many existing laws were established long before the current surge in satellite activity, leaving gaps that allow companies to operate without stringent oversight. These loopholes can lead to inadequate measures for managing the environmental impact of satellite launches and operations, which can have far-reaching consequences. The significance of addressing these legal gaps cannot be overstated. As satellite pollution increases, so does the potential risk to public health and safety. Pollutants released into the atmosphere can contribute to air quality issues, which are linked to respiratory problems and other health concerns. Moreover, the accumulation of space debris poses risks not only to satellites but also to the safety of future space missions and even life on Earth. Satellite air pollution refers to the harmful emissions and debris generated during the life cycle of satellites, particularly during their launch and operational phases. As the demand for satellite technology continues to grow, so does the frequency of launches, leading to an increase in the pollutants released into the atmosphere. The primary sources of air pollution related to satellite activities include the rocket propellants used during launches, which can emit a variety of harmful gases. For instance, solid rocket fuels often release chlorine gas and other toxic compounds, while liquid fuels can produce carbon dioxide, water vapor, and unburned hydrocarbons. Additionally, the manufacturing processes for satellites themselves can contribute to air pollution through the use of volatile organic compounds and other hazardous materials. The types of pollutants emitted during these processes can have significant effects on the atmosphere. For example, the release of black carbon from rocket launches can contribute to atmospheric warming, while chlorine compounds can deplete the ozone layer, which protects life on Earth from harmful ultraviolet radiation. These pollutants can also lead to poor air quality, impacting human health and the environment. As the global demand for satellite services, such as communication and Earth observation, continues to rise, so does the concern over the environmental impact of increased satellite launches. With hundreds of new satellites planned for deployment in the coming years, it is essential to address the issue of satellite air pollution and its implications for our atmosphere. Understanding these challenges is the first step toward advocating for more sustainable practices in the space industry. The legal framework governing air pollution is primarily built on a series of environmental laws and regulations designed to protect air quality and control emissions. In the United States, the Clean Air Act serves as a cornerstone legislation, establishing national air quality standards and regulating emissions from various sources, including industrial facilities and vehicles. Similarly, the European Union has implemented directives aimed at reducing air pollution and improving air quality across member states. These laws are crucial for safeguarding public health and the environment from harmful pollutants. However, when it comes to satellite-related pollution, significant gaps in legislation become apparent. Many existing laws were enacted before the rapid expansion of satellite technology and do not adequately address the unique challenges posed by satellite launches and operations. For instance, while rocket launches are subject to some regulations, the specific emissions and debris generated by these activities often fall outside the purview of traditional air quality laws. This oversight allows satellite-related pollution to go unchecked, posing risks to both the atmosphere and public health. International agreements also play a vital role in regulating air pollution from space activities. Treaties such as the Outer Space Treaty and the Convention on Registration of Objects Launched into Outer Space provide a framework for responsible space exploration. However, these agreements primarily focus on the use of outer space, rather than the environmental impacts of satellite launches. As the number of satellites in orbit continues to grow, there is an urgent need for more comprehensive international regulations that specifically address air pollution associated with space activities, ensuring a sustainable future for both our atmosphere and space exploration. Despite the existence of various environmental laws aimed at controlling air pollution, significant legal loopholes permit satellite air pollution to persist largely unchecked. Current regulations often fail to encompass satellite emissions effectively due to their outdated frameworks, which were established long before the surge in satellite launches. For instance, the Clean Air Act and similar legislation primarily focus on terrestrial sources of pollution, leaving a gap when it comes to emissions generated during rocket launches and satellite operations. This oversight means that many satellite-related pollutants are not subject to the same stringent controls as other industrial emissions. There are notable examples where satellite pollution has been overlooked legally. In recent years, several high-profile satellite launches have occurred without comprehensive environmental assessments, which are typically required for projects that could significantly impact air quality. For instance, launches conducted by private companies often bypass rigorous scrutiny, as they may not fall under the same regulatory frameworks that govern traditional air pollution sources. This lack of oversight has allowed harmful emissions to enter the atmosphere without adequate monitoring or accountability. The implications of these legal loopholes for environmental protection efforts are profound. Without effective regulations addressing satellite air pollution, the cumulative impact of increased satellite launches can lead to deteriorating air quality and contribute to climate change. Furthermore, the absence of accountability can hinder efforts to promote sustainable practices within the space industry. As the number of satellites continues to rise, it is crucial to close these loopholes and establish a robust legal framework that prioritizes environmental protection and public health in the context of space activities. The consequences of satellite air pollution extend far beyond the immediate vicinity of launch sites, posing significant risks to public health and the environment. As the frequency of satellite launches increases, so do the levels of air pollution associated with these activities. Exposure to elevated levels of pollutants, such as black carbon and chlorine compounds, can lead to a range of health issues, including respiratory problems, cardiovascular diseases, and even long-term effects like cancer. Vulnerable populations, including children and the elderly, are particularly at risk, as their bodies may be less equipped to handle the adverse effects of poor air quality. The environmental impact of satellite air pollution is equally concerning, particularly in relation to climate change and biodiversity. Pollutants released during rocket launches can contribute to atmospheric warming, exacerbating the already critical issue of global climate change. For instance, black carbon particles can absorb sunlight and heat the atmosphere, while chlorine compounds can deplete the ozone layer, which is essential for protecting life on Earth from harmful ultraviolet radiation. Additionally, the accumulation of space debris can threaten ecosystems both in space and on Earth, as collisions can create more debris and disrupt satellite operations that monitor environmental conditions. Research findings and case studies illustrate these effects vividly. A study conducted by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration highlighted the potential for increased rocket launches to contribute significantly to greenhouse gas emissions. Furthermore, case studies of regions near launch sites have reported spikes in respiratory illnesses following major launches, underscoring the urgent need to address satellite air pollution. As we continue to explore the cosmos, it is vital to consider the implications of our actions on public health and the environment. As we delve into the pressing issue of satellite air pollution, it becomes clear that stronger regulations are essential for protecting our health and the environment. Now is the time for viewers to take action and advocate for meaningful change in how satellite emissions are regulated. There are several ways you can get involved in environmental advocacy. Start by reaching out to your local representatives and urging them to support legislation that addresses satellite pollution. Participating in community meetings or town halls can also amplify your voice and raise awareness about this critical issue. Many organizations are actively working to close legal loopholes in pollution laws and promote sustainable practices in the space industry. Groups like the Environmental Defense Fund and the Space Data Association are at the forefront of advocating for stronger regulations and accountability in satellite operations. By supporting these organizations through donations or volunteer work, you can contribute to their efforts in creating a cleaner and safer environment. Education is a powerful tool in the fight against satellite air pollution. Encourage your friends, family, and colleagues to learn about the implications of satellite emissions and the need for regulatory reform. Share articles, documentaries, or social media posts that highlight the issue and its importance. Hosting discussions or workshops can also foster a deeper understanding of the environmental challenges we face. Together, we can make a difference. By advocating for stronger regulations, supporting organizations dedicated to environmental protection, and educating others, we can ensure that the future of space exploration is sustainable and responsible. Let's unite our efforts to protect our planet and promote a healthier atmosphere for generations to come. In this discussion, we have explored the pressing issue of satellite air pollution and its far-reaching consequences. As the number of satellites in orbit continues to rise, so do the dangers associated with their emissions, including harmful pollutants that can impact both public health and the environment. We have also highlighted the significant legal loopholes that allow satellite-related pollution to go unchecked, underscoring the urgent need for stronger regulations to protect our atmosphere. Public awareness and advocacy are crucial in addressing these challenges. By understanding the implications of satellite air pollution, we can collectively push for legislative changes that hold satellite operators accountable for their emissions. It is essential for individuals to engage in conversations about this issue, advocate for policy reforms, and support organizations working to close the gaps in existing pollution laws. As we conclude, we encourage you to take action. If you found this video informative and impactful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content on environmental issues. Liking and sharing this video can help spread awareness to a broader audience, amplifying our collective voice and advocating for change. Together, we can make a difference in the fight against satellite air pollution and ensure a healthier planet for future generations. Thank you for joining us in this important conversation. Let's continue to engage, educate, and advocate for a sustainable future where space exploration does not come at the expense of our environment and public health. Your involvement matters, and together, we can drive the change we need.